Howdy y'all. Thank you for joining us today for this unboxing of Viscounts of the West Kingdom. Viscounts is a deck building game for 1 to 4 players that takes 60 to 90 minutes for ages 12 plus. This is also the 3rd game in the West Kingdom saga.
Howdy y'all. Thank you for joining us today. I've been looking forward to this game a lot. I'm a big fan of the Garphill Games. I like the North Sea ones quite a bit. I love Raiders. Paladins, I love it even more than all those, which is the first one of the West King, or one of the ones of the West Kingdom. So this one incorporates my favorite style of game, which is deck building / pool building, and then should have a lot of the cool little mechanics which make me a fan of the Garphill Games. Plus, I'm really big on Renegade games also, but this is a demo copy I just ordered for the shop. But let's go ahead and break into it. Well, actually, let's look at the back. Kind of show you a little bit about the back. So it is Viscounts, 3rd one in the series. Let you know the spacey, or the story basically. Let you know what's going on. Let you know the components. All right, let's go ahead and bust this thing open. Alright, so right off the bat, got the little booklet, shows architects already. And then we got Clank, Succulent, Bargain Quest. Got the rule book. These always worry me, especially for someone like me who's not a huge rule book reader. But really, it breaks down the rules pretty good in these books. I'm assuming this one's going to do the same. It's got the introduction, the aim of the game, let you know what you're trying to do or accomplish. Goes into the components. More of the components. Setup. Debts and deeds, which is definitely something that happens in this game. What you do on your player turn. Which looks like a lot you can do. I have already watched a playthrough kind of this. And like I said, it looks interesting to me. I've been waiting on it. Couldn't wait to get it in, do the video, and get it to the table. In-game scoring example, solo play, which I'm very happy they started incorporating into their games. Because especially with Paladins, it's hard to get people to want to play Paladins. But I love it, but we're not talking about Paladins, we're talking about Viscounts right now. And then the back has a quick reference for effects and whatnot. Alright, I've already seen this is basically a big piece of plastic that goes in the middle of the board. It's for placing your meeples on. It's supposed to be basically the castle or the keep or something. I can't remember exactly what it was called. But you're trying to get majority control over this. So it's got that area control feel if you like the area control for games. We'll go through the cards here and flip through them. Bag of meeples and wood. We got a bunch of baggies here for separating stuff out, I'm sure. All right. No inserts, so everything in here should be pretty basic. This is the player boards. Don't think there's anything different from what I understand. I know they are different on the other side. Probably one for solo and one for non-solo. Yeah, is what I'm assuming. But it's got this cool thing where you're going to play the cards that you're going to play. And each turn they're going to move over as you play more cards. And then that's how they get to your discard pile, basically. And then this is where you're going to be putting some of your stuff. And the more you uncover, the more stuff you're able to do. If you've played any of the other games, this has kind of got like a virtue type thing where for every good thing you do, it moves. And then for every bad thing you do, it moves a certain way. So I kind of already, without getting too much detail, it's kind of what that board's all about. All right, looks like we got here probably a first player marker, I'm assuming. Some coins, which come out really easily. Not sure about this. Looks like it might go in there, which it does look like indeed it does, hopefully, since I just stuck it in there. Oh, well, have it off camera. I just stuck it down in there. It looked like it just slid in pretty easily. I'm sure I can make it come out if it's not supposed to be in there. All right. So I'm not sure I don't remember exactly what these were, but they might already had them set up in the game that I watched the playthrough of. But looks like some nice punch outs to get some abilities of some sort. I do know the board is supposed to be modular, so that's what these are, is the board segments. It does look like they are different front and back. And I just noticed these look kind of like those, so they're probably just ways of putting things down, either change up the game or something, which is always nice when you can have more variety in a game. These look like more pieces for the keep, I'm assuming is what it is. This looks like maybe more of the outer. I shouldn't push that in until I'm sure I'm not supposed to set this up in a certain way. All right, more of these, another coin, more board pieces, more of those things, and it does look like these are different, so I don't know if that means they go in a certain way. Oh man, things are already falling apart. Yep, as you can see, more stuff, more player boards. It's supposed to be set up in like a rondelle fashion where you're going to be moving around in a circle, either buying cards or activating abilities or building stuff on there. Looks like they tried to incorporate a lot of things like they always do in a lot of their games. All right. Take a look at the meeples here, or the wood, I should say. All right, looks like we got what's probably gold or something. Probably not gold, actually. I'm sure it's probably going to end up being something else. This looks like stone. Not sure what those are. They look like little, I don't know what those are. And then we got 4 little circular things here, and 1 black. Oh, these are virtue things. Because I was talking about how one's your like virtue, one's like when you do evil deeds. So like if they meet, that's when you got to do something. I do remember that. So there's one of each of those for each color. And then for each color they have, looks like your little meeple that moves around on the board. And then little buildings, which you'll be putting down, and then also the little meeples, which will be going on this for the area control, which is another direction you can go. And then we got red, blue, yellow, and green as the colors. Use my handy dandy serrated object to open that one. This one looks like it opens through a sticky. And I'm not going to go through each and every card, but I'll at least flip through, kind of show you what you're looking at, show you it's the same great artwork. So we got these cards. These look like just for if you have multiple resources. Yep. These are probably the, it's usually when you go into debt is what it looks like. Yep. Go into debt. So basically you get debt, you lose 2 victory points. If you can find a way to flip this over, oh, the other games did it where you got victory points. Looks like if you can pay off your debt, you get whatever this bonus is. Sorry, just realized I had that off camera. But yep, got a whole bunch of debt cards here. Hopefully that doesn't mean you have to go in debt a lot in this game. Then we have deeds here. Looks like you could get deeds and maybe flip them to make them worth more victory points so you can get some land. Seems pretty cool. And these are probably the cards for your deck building. One of the things I liked about it is I like deck building games. Just watching the playthrough, and what threw me for a loop immediately was instead of having a player power, it looked like instead you get to start with a unique card in your deck. Like the one that I watched, they basically had a guy that he'd done something bad. You moved your bad marker, but you got to do something really cool. and advantageous. So it's got some cards here with a bunch of stuff on them. Not really sure what they are and aren't supposed to show. They are double-sided. All right, let's go ahead and get these separated by different backs. All right. So these are this back. I'm not sure exactly what they are meant for, but as you can see, gives you. This is probably actually the solo. I'm betting this is the Atama, because it looks like maybe this is the stuff it does just from playing the other Garphill games. I'm gonna bet that's what these are. These are the Atama and what they do. And then this would make sense. It's a deck building game, so hence your cards. And you can see it's the same great artwork. Some of them the same characters, just probably trying to do the same stuff. A lot of these look the same. Oh yeah, these are probably the starting decks. That's why they're red. We saw blue. And there's yellow, and green was the second one. Yep. So that's probably your starting decks. And if I remember right, just from the background, these are the unique characters. Yeah, this is the one that the playthrough I saw was with. So like these are the unique characters that you'll get one of these starting out as a unique thing you can do in your deck. And then these will be around the board, and you can, the nice thing I saw that was kind of cool about this is if you're not really into deck building games, like I know a couple of my customers who just really do not like deck building games, this offers the interesting thing of instead of buying the card for your deck and being able to use it multiple times, you can use the card at a lesser effect straight off the board. So you can go use up those cards that you're just either don't want someone else to buy for their deck because it's better for them, or you don't have to build your deck. You can literally just do the effect on the card to a lesser effect and not really do the deck building in general. All right. So that was just an unboxing. Sorry there's not much information until I get it to the table, but I do promise this will be one of the ones I will be putting to the table. As a matter of fact, I even have the Tome Saga, which I will probably try to see if there's a way to play that completely through solo, even though I guess it'd be pointless. But for those who don't know, the Tome Saga is basically a way of combining all three of the West Kingdom games into one long campaign game. But all right, we'll get this sleeved up. It does look like these are medium cards. I should have brought the sleeves. I realize I did not. But it does look like they are medium sleeves, is what you would use to sleeve these up. I can say it looks like the same size as the other games, which usually were the mediums. Green if you're using the board game sleeves color scheme. And I think it's green for Fantasy Flight also. I'm not sure what Game Genix. Anyways, thank you for watching and have a great day.